Hello friends, today we are at the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, which is currently running till February 24th, 2025. Now, this is one of my favorite festivals that Epcot has every year. We know there's kind of a running joke that Epcot has started to always have some sort of festival going on with a couple of weeks off in between. But this is honestly something I really look forward to every year, even more than the Food and Wine Festival in the fall. While most of Epcot's festivals center around food, and the International Festival of the Arts has plenty, I'm more of a fan of the booths full of artwork. We often visit the Art of Disney store in Disney Springs and have quite a few prints that we've collected over the years. So the best part about this festival for us is, of course, that art. A lot of the artists will be on site working on pieces through the month, or even available select days for signings if you've purchased a piece. I've had a few pieces signed over the years, and depending on the artist, they will write dedications for you, or I even had one artist draw a quick sketch on the back of one of the pieces that I bought last year. Truly, supporting the wonderful artists is the best part about this festival. Of course, food is a huge part of any Epcot festival, and this trip we started at the Pop Eats booth with an offering that was first available last year, the tomato soup with grilled cheese. Two varieties are available, a pimento cheese with bacon and fried green tomatoes, and then a more basic grilled cheese. The pimento grilled cheese has a nice tang, and the fried green tomatoes add a nice texture to it. The cheese on the regular grilled cheese wasn't as melty as I would have liked, but the pimento cheese was really great and the tomato soup was rich and creamy. These were paired with a Brooklyn Brewery Pulp Art IPA, which was smooth for an IPA. It had a bitter forward that didn't really linger like you get with most IPAs, and it had hints of lemon. The other drink was called a Blue Spectrum. It had a Blanc de Bleu Cuvée Mosso, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, and boba pearls. It was nice and had a sort of blueberry type flavor. It was light and refreshing, but nothing that really blew me away. Next up, we went to the Craftsman's Courtyard booth and tried the Beef Wellington inspired Croissant Supreme. It had a cream spinach croissant pinwheel, mushroom gorgonzola ragu, mustard grilled flank steak, a red wine sauce, and pickled mustard seeds. The croissant was pretty buttery and had a nice crunch in certain spots, but was a little soggy in others. The sauce was probably my favorite part. With the pickled mustard seeds, it added a nice little tang. We also tried the cast iron Prince Edward Isle mussels, which are another returning offering that are always enjoyable. But sometimes you can end up with a few empty shells, so don't let the portion size fool you on this one. This was also paired with a coffee old-fashioned cocktail that we found to be well balanced while a little coffee forward. After that, we headed over to Fictional Victuals for a bit of the squid ink pasta with lump crab and truffle cream sauce. This was very umami and almost had a fancy mac and cheese feel to it. We also tried the charred octopus with crushed fingerling potatoes, Kalamata olives, capers, and romesco sauce, which was tender and spicy with a very good seasoning. Finally, we made our way to Goshiki in Japan to try the taiyaki. We love taiyaki, and this one was no different. Taiyaki is a fish-shaped pastry filled with sweet red bean. This one was a little bit drier than most taiyaki we've had before, which did make it a bit crispier than the others we've had. But those are usually a little bit thicker than these ones. The whipped cream and blueberry that it came with was definitely enough to push it over the edge and give almost a Pop-Tart flavor. This definitely was one thing that we're hoping makes another appearance at a future festival. Another thing about the International Festival of the Arts is that I feel like you can come multiple times during the 5 weeks and have a different experience. You can find different artwork than you might have found at the beginning of the festival. Some things sell out and new artists come out with new works to show. Because of that, we usually wait to try some of the food offerings for our second trip during the festival. So we didn't try everything that we wanted to try today. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, this year they included a really cool walkthrough exhibit commemorating 30 years of Disney on Broadway. They had costumes and props on display from The Lion King, Aladdin, Frozen, Newsies even, and also a couple of other different productions that they've had. This was in the Communicore Hall, and I thought it was a really great use of the space, which everyone criticized them for not using it the best in the Food and Wine Festival timeframe. Now, this is one of the shorter festivals at Epcot. It opened just on the 17th of January, and as I said, it will be running till the 24th of February. So there is just a little over a month to enjoy the offerings available. And that's it for this trip. So thank you for joining us, and let us know in the comments, what are your favorite parts of the International Festival of the Arts? Is there anything that you're looking forward to? Any food that you're wanting to try that you've seen on any of the menus? Let us know, or anything else that you might want to share. And we'll see you next time.